Hey, what's good? What's good? Yep, this is me, Coach Rashid, and I'm back. Wake up, warrior! Hey, check it out. I actually, I am, I'm in the midst of doing a lot. Right, we got a lot of DIY projects. We are um, trying to get the house in order. So I've taken a lot of the stuff from some of the rooms and just shoved it in here. So I got my walking treadmill, walking pad here. And as you know, one of our best projects that Get Fit Mining, we have where you get paid to stay fit, get paid to stay healthy, get your steps in, get paid to sleep, get paid to do pretty much any activity. But the steps are very important. So for the last month or so, couple of months, hey, I've been getting more healthy. So it's pretty cool and get paid to do so. So that's my walking pad right there. Like I said, I got clothes, I got, mail, I got, the fan is over there. My books are back there hidden now since we can't even really see all that. Um, but hey, don't worry about that. I'm not ashamed. I live in this house, so it's not like I made up a little area to make it, look fake or bougie. It's like this is real life happening right now. Um, but if you don't want to see that, I could probably put a little blue screen up there or something so you won't see the background. But anyway, I might put up something just to make sure that we kind of keep that in the background. So but there's a couple things I'm going to do while we're going in on it today. So as the title says, right, this is a limited invitation. It's a limited time membership, limited time offer for something that is exclusive to a select group of people, a certain mindset, people with a certain level of vision, and people that want to have an exclusive opportunity that's really something that's been going on forever, literally ever since the Rothschilds, if you will, or the Chases and so on and so forth. But now, if you're in the right spaces with the right network, you have an opportunity to kind of go full circle and actually participate in those areas that we didn't have any access to. Now, I'm not going to say it's not about, somebody that, based on racial or just, location or schooling, education, whatever. It's everything, like all of that, right? You didn't have access because maybe it was your race. Maybe it was because of your economic status. Maybe you just didn't have enough money. Maybe you didn't have the right network. There are so many reasons why we didn't have access to these corners of the world. But it's not about me personally. And like I said, it's not that I didn't have access and everybody else did. No, it was a lot of people. And when I found out about access to how people are making real wealth, not the everyday person making a little bit and saying, hey, I'm good. I'm not going to get into too much. I don't want, there's algorithms that play games with you when you get into talking about, money and, making money and all that. But I really want to make sure I lead off the conversation because in the title, it's exclusive, it's limited, and it's private. So if you look at the description, I kind of gave you some insight to this is an organization that decided to open up to add more members because they created new areas within their organization that they can allow that to happen. And with any organization, when there's some success, while they're having that success, then they're looking for ways to create more success. And if they have any type of philanthropy or any type of humanity or integrity, then they want to open it up to more people because, yes, there are already organizations out there that you only have a limited amount of people that can access it, and they won't let anybody else access it because they believe in that exclusive, but they have a superiority complex. With this organization, they started off testing the system. So the beautiful thing is, when I first was introduced to this private opportunity, I was actually with the owner, the founder, the creator of this opportunity in a previous private opportunity, right? And so you may be saying, if you know me, right, there are a lot of people out there that watch my videos because we have a relationship. We have been down this road. Some people have been with me for the last couple of years. You've seen the good, the bad, and the great. You've seen some of the ups, you've seen some of the downs. And I've talked about this industry, the crypto side, and now we're talking about crypto slash traditional slash unique private opportunities. So it could be crypto, it could be non-crypto. It's not exclusive to one or the other. This is a combination of how do we build wealth at a level that is right below the public's eye, right? And it's not that this is something that's new. No, this is how most of the wealthy people have been doing it forever. And we just didn't know. And so when you're listening to me saying, well, why I didn't know about this? Well, because you weren't privy to it. And I wasn't either until my network allowed me to be in a circle with somebody that was already in this area And crypto was very good to me for the last couple of years. And being in crypto, a lot of you, you could be pro, negative. It doesn't matter if you like it or don't like it. Crypto has made people a lot of money in a short period of time. And when you are recognized in that particular circle and you start to network with those other people, then they start to say, hey, did you know about this? Right. And you have people out there that really, and it's no secret, there are some bad actors out there. And a lot of them have come out and they have destroyed the whole theme of the industry. But then you have a few that get taken for a ride because they attempted to get into some of these and just really explore. But they didn't lose their integrity. They didn't give their all and lose that within that bubble. They were able to step out and basically take what they've earned and learned, and they created an avenue for others that they knew. And so when that happened, then we all had an opportunity to go ahead and benefit, right? Okay, I'll see you later. Yeah, put it on the table, okay? Thank you. Right? So we collectively in this industry had an opportunity to go ahead and benefit from the good people in my network that created an avenue for us to participate in a private, very limited, very select, exclusive private wealth club. So this has been amazing because I was not out there talking about it because it's private and it is against all of our rules and policies, terms and conditions, to be putting the name out there and to be going on and on about the features. There's one thing to talk about benefits because benefits are generic, right? So we could talk about the benefits. We could talk about why, right, which equates to benefits. The features, I'll be selective in what I say because we don't want somebody to say, oh, I know what that is. And then all of a sudden, we're not trying to display the things that are not allowed, because to keep it exclusive, to keep it private, then we have to follow those rules. And that's why for the last 2 years, I've never made a video exclusively about this. I've actually seen people that have, and they talked about certain things, and I'm like, oh, I know what that is, right? So you got to be careful with these type of things. But I haven't done anything. 2024 has been a time for me to step back, right? I launched 2024. Me and my team Achieve was amazing. We had like a 5-hour conference in the early January and really set the stage, right? I was already part of multiple really good platforms that were mid to long term. Therefore, I wasn't out there chasing a platform. I was just making sure that the ones that I was already in were going to produce, right? And some of them had some challenges where we continued, to push. We had to make changes. We had constant conversations about what road to take, go left, go right. Just really strategic things that were happening in the foundations of the actual projects that I've been in for a year, 2 years, some of them going on 3 years. And a lot of people are just not even privy to me being involved in the private ones because I don't talk about them. And I'm not out there trying to recruit. I'm trying to share, right? And I've been in this one this is going on. We've covered 2 years and I've never put it out there like this. I only talk to my private group, Team Achieve Prosperity Club, and let them know this is what's going on. And a lot of them took advantage of it, and we're all in the same boat. We're riding in the same boat, going in the same direction. Life is beautiful. But the thing is, they're about to make some serious changes because they have gotten to a point. It has accelerated, has increased, it has grown to a point where they're now like, look, here's the time for transition. We have been very open. We have been very, very lenient on who can come on into this private organization. And with that private organization, we do want to allow people to build wealth. And if you had trouble doing it in the regular way, here's an alternative way, even though there are some traditional things within, but you can still have some variety of how you get there. But they have created a platform, they have created an avenue for everybody that wants to, that has the courage, that has the will, that has the vision, that has a goal in mind to have sustainable wealth built and continue to grow over time, hands off. They literally have, they started with that and then they added to that. And now there is a whole ecosystem that everybody can benefit from. That's why today I said I'm going to stop and I have to come on and I have to reach as many people as I can, because I do have a vast network of people that will comment, some will contact me directly. So I said the only way that I could reach people without remembering every single person, because I can't remember everybody that I've talked to or dealt with, in order to do that, I have to go live. And that's really why I'm here today. Um, I know that I have to be careful in some of the things that I may say. So I'm going to go ahead and I got this on both of my channels. So one channel I don't really put a lot of information out there. So if you're on my CEO channel, I know there's not a lot. It may be a surprise to you that I'm even talking right now, which is cool. I want you to know that you have an opportunity as well from that side of the audience. And then I have my Rashid Next Level, which is my main page, my main channel, and that most of the people that I know that I interact with do pretty much follow the Rashid Next Level. So let me go ahead and plug this while we have a few folks coming in and out. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share it out. If you have people out there that, and this is, like I said, this is, I always give you a little background, give you some context before I get into the meat, because I can't go too deep, but I'm definitely going to go into some of the benefits of really considering something this powerful. I did post something in my Facebook group that talked about, this is the time. If you're going to change the game for yourself, your family, your lineage, this is the time. Like, I'm not here to play games. I'm not here to take you back 10 years. I'm here to move you forward, right? Where you want to be in 10 years financially, we can make that a reality for you with this program on a level that is not public. So you don't have to have the scrutiny. You don't have to have the fear. You don't have to deal with a lot of the nonsense that comes with that. But when you're dealing with the owner directly, when you're on calls with them and it's exclusive to you because you have put or hard-earned money in there and they respect you and for that. So they keep those numbers, tight. And we have really good calls. All right. So anyway, I do want to go ahead and dive in, because I don't want people to feel like this is just one of those, Team Achieve, like, long chit chat calls. We have a great group of folks on the Team Achieve, people that have, just trusted in the process, trusted in the time, trusted in the community. And so we're able to have that dialogue. And so, so I wanted to give you a little context, give you a little background, but we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna dive into the good stuff, and so that you can see why I'm truly excited for what we have available for you. All right. So this is a new 2024. Just like when we first started in 2024 in January, this is that renewal. Let's go. Oh, wow. See, that was pretty cool. I kind of like that. All right. So let's see if we see what we got here. I'm going to go ahead and share this out and see who else is hanging out. Let's see. Let's go there. Let's go there. Yep. So hope that you're having an awesome day. Everybody should be having an awesome day. If not, that's terrible. It's unfortunate. All right, who we got? We got somebody on today? I don't know if we got anybody on, but we're going to go live either way. I want to talk about this incredible opportunity for us to rock and roll. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go there. There we go. All right, so we can go from there. We go there. We go here. And we do that. All right. I wonder who we got on. I guess I can turn on my comments and see if anybody wants to chat. Yeah, I haven't checked that yet. Yeah, let's see about that. But yeah, just you know me, I'm kind of backward. I didn't put it out there, so now I'm going back and just sending it out to a few folks out there in my world. Let's see. And okay, where is that? That's weird. So yeah, I wonder who we got on. Let's go. We're gonna talk about some fun stuff today. Yes, we are. Let's see. Let's put that out there like that. And all right, we are about to go live. Let's go live. But yeah, let me know who's on. Who's on? Anybody on? Anybody talking to me? Nobody's talking to me. It's all good. No worries. I'll be talking to myself in a minute anyway. So here's the thing. I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna look at the program, and I'm gonna read to you some of the great stuff that's happening. So there is Private Wealth Club that has given us an opportunity to do some great stuff. And if you haven't been involved, or if you don't know, then this is your opportunity to know. It's private, therefore I can't give you, all the details and go into all of that. But what I can do is highlight that to you because, right now, the time is incredible, and I don't want you to miss out on something that has been so good to me, pretty much for the better part of the last really couple of years. It's been really, really amazing what we've been able to accomplish really with this organization in the last couple of years. And so with that, let's go here. I'm trying to see if I can find, um, some information about it. And so the first thing I would say is when I look at this opportunity, I want people to know that when you have a membership with this private wealth club, it grants you full access to exclusive opportunities, exclusive and very, very unique opportunities that you can fund and you can, start to see returns on. There are educational resources. They're creating a section where they really formulate a wealth plan, right? So let's say, for instance, you say, with this organization, there's multiple opportunities that you can earn from. Most of them, I think, per month. So how with some of these, crypto programs, you can get this per day reward or whatever. This is not that, right? I think the minimum is about a month. So let's say, for instance, you take advantage of an opportunity and you fund it, and let's say you're earning 8% a month on that. Well, you're probably going to be able to withdraw once per month or per quarter or annually. So it just depends on the program. right? But what they've done is, instead of you having to bounce around, they've taken these very unique opportunities, and you get an opportunity to actually listen to the people behind the program before you even join, right? You can actually get to listen in and understand, what is this. So let's say, for instance, you get an email that says, hey, we're looking at bringing this on, for the club, right? And we're going to have a open call to talk with the owner, founders, whoever, this day, this time. So you may say, hey, I got, some funds, and I want to put it in the right place, but I need to know this is the right one. Well, guess what? Let's say, for instance, you want, and this is something that I do with my group, is you want to do a wealth plan. Okay, I want to build wealth, but I want to have a short, medium, and long term plan, which is pretty much standard, right? There's a way that we do that. So if you want to do that and you say, I got X amount, then you can take this percentage, this percentage, this percentage. And what you want to do, you get on the call, you listen, and you're like, wow, you know what? I like that, right? You may say, I just only want to deal with US based, opportunities. You can do that. Or you can say, it doesn't matter if it's international. Some people, I just want to deal with international opportunities. Then you want to say, I just want to deal with non-crypto opportunities. You can do that. Then you can say, I don't mind. I would love to deal with a crypto opportunity. You can do that. So variety is there. So let me kind of walk you through this part, and then I'll get into some of the other benefits. So you can, jump on a call. It's open to the members, and there's levels of membership as well. By the way, everybody comes in at a membership. Okay, boom. Then after you're in, depending on your level, right? Let's say you're a special category, if you will. Okay, such category. Let's say you may have big funds, you may have limited funds. But if you're able to do bigger things, then you may be able um, to have exclusive, unique opportunities presented because of your level. Because, if let's say, for instance, if I have, 2 million that I want to invest in a program somewhere, somehow, then of course that organization, that agency will probably say, oh, okay, you know what? You're not in this category, you're in this category. So it's no different with the club, right? The private club says, look, if you want to fund an account at this level, then hey, we do have some, here's some coaching and consultation that we can go through, and here's your benefit. So the beauty of it is, it's not like one size fit all. It's they will work with you individually, they'll work with collectively, but everybody has an opportunity to maximize their personal goals, your personal goals. So they do treat you based upon what you bring to the table, right? So if you want to have that one-on-one, you can have that one-on-one, and they can help you build a wealth plan based on your particular vision and your particular, um, goals. So I think that's amazing. So with this, for the price, it's just crazy, and that's why the price is going up by the end of the month. By the way, okay. So spread the word. Let everybody know that the reason I'm coming on today is this private wealth club has extended their opportunity to people like me and you, and over time we've been able to maximize that. And my group, myself, we've been just totally amazed with where it started and where it's going now. At this point, they are saying, look, we have done what we needed to do to get us to this level. Now it becomes more exclusive, and we're going to raise the rates substantially. I want to make sure that I reach out to anybody and everybody that I know, right? Therefore, if we've had a conversation before, if you've watched any of my videos and you wanted to connect with me, if you wanted to, if you looked at all these different, YouTubers out there, or you've been in my group and you felt like today was good, the next project wasn't good, or hey, I did really well over here and didn't do well over there. Hey, look, you've been upfront, honest. You've been very, straight with us, and I want to see what you're doing now. Then I highly recommend that this is your time. Um, if you want to know more about what this is, then you need to contact me directly. You need to get in touch with me. We got about 4 days left in October, and November 1st, everything changes, right? So I just haven't been online. I haven't done a lot of videos. 2024 um, has been me basically taking care of the projects that I have and not adding a whole lot of new projects, and just taking care of family, and doing just doing great things, right? You can see my Facebook page, and we've done doing DIY projects, stuff like that. So it's been great. But then when I saw that they were going to change the entrance fee and the annual fees and the minimums, I was like, oh my gosh, you know what? I need to reach out to the folks that I've been involved with, that's been involved with me or Team Achieve. I need to get it out as fast as I can to as many people as I can. And YouTube basically was the shortest route to doing that. And so if you need to know more about this, if you want, the specifics on this thing, one, join. Um, and then you'll be able to look at the onboarding process, and it'll give you videos. It'll give you the organization has made it very clear they are the ones that will explain everything to any interested party. We, as members that's already in the organization, we are able to provide you with, here are some of the benefits. If you really want to know, then here's that route. So that's a separate route, right? So we do not reveal things that we are not allowed to reveal. I'm not going to jeopardize my membership at all, but I will try my best to offer my audience the best opportunity to take care of their future. And this is one of the best ways to do so. Now, that doesn't mean that there hasn't been some challenges in the past. That doesn't mean that there won't be challenges in the future. That just means that what we have now, we've seen the rough spots. We went through the ups and downs, and now they actually are just doing things that we were expecting to happen, but now it's like, oh my gosh. And they've given us an opportunity to reach out before they raise the rates on the membership. So I want to make sure that everybody knows that yes, the membership is going up, the fee is going up. You want to get in before the end of the month, because if not, you're gonna really wish you had. So here's the thing. One of the best things that I can tell you is when you reach a point where in your mind, enough is enough. I don't really care what's out there. I really want something solid. I want something maybe similar to traditional type organizations that have wealth clubs and offer us unique opportunities. Well, this is that place. Whereas you don't have to, you can come in with fiat, you can do crypto, you can do, bank transfer, you can do anything you want to get involved. And then on top of that, you have actual consultation with the people behind the program. They have a whole team. I think they got about, when I first started, there were like 3 people, by the way. And I've been with them, like I said, a good part of 2 years, and I have seen some amazing things happen. You want me to get into, hey, how much did you make? No, it's not. This is not that conversation. But what I can tell you is, I have literally probably 10x what I started with, but at the same time, with withdrawals, and I've tested the waters. I've done those things as well. So when I tested it out, after that, I was like, I'm good. This is my long-term play. So some people need to make money right now. That's fine. You do what you got to do. They have programs where it's short, medium, and long term. This is my long term because they've already done what they said they would do. They've already given me the comfort to say, this is where I'm going to, at this point in time, created my wealth plan, know where I want to pull money out and do things, right? And so with this organization, it is one major piece of a bigger puzzle. So I have things in place in various places that at a certain point in time, they're all maturing. Like they get to a point where you can leave money in or you can take the money out at your leisure. That right there is where you want to get to. One of the first things I talked about with Team Achieve Prosperity Club, the first things and the key thing, build your bank, right? So you can build a bank based upon, taking high risk programs or working with something that is doing really well. However you do it, but you build it. And that basically means you have somewhere that you have built up funds that you're going to use to put somewhere else diversified till you can create a bigger bank. And when you do that, you take some from here and you go there, and then you build a bigger bank, right? You don't just go take your money out and be like, all right, I'm good. I just made 10,000. I'm like, I'm balling. No, you got to put some more zeros on that. So when you say this one's proven itself, and now I can extend that wait time, right? That's your sustainable wait time out until this time next year. Most of the time, it only takes 12 months to be like, boom. As long as you can hold on with that program, it's got to be the right program. That's why I'm talking to you about this one today. If you can hang in there, you can create a long-term beneficial wealth plan with this one because it has internal diversification, like crazy. I'm talking, they got over 10 quality opportunities that you can diversify into just within the plan. In addition to that, which I hadn't even gotten into, they got, apps that you can actually use to do all types of financial transactions. You can create your bank with this organization that's off the beaten path, so to speak, right? It's outside the boundaries. You can create opportunities for yourself. There's so many benefits to this thing, right? So that's why I don't want to get into too much, because people will be like, I know what that is. And then, I might be going into too much, and I don't want to run into no problem and jeopardize my membership. So I'm not going to get too far in there. But I do want you to know that a key aspect of this thing is, one, the price is definitely going up as far as the fee. If you have money in, let's say, for instance, you say, okay, you know what, I'm in, and you're part of the organization, the fees are done that, and you look around and you see that, hey, I want to get into this or that, because there's a variety of programs that you can choose. You can look at the videos, you can get information, you get the background, and a lot of times they have multiple calls with the people, the owners, creators, developers, whoever's buying the program. So you can get well educated before you even make a decision on where you want to put your funds, right? That's so powerful. And that's not even public. Like, nobody outside of the group knows this stuff. And that really gives you a unique opportunity. On top of that, let's say, for instance, you say, I want to be ready when the next new unique, project shows up. Yeah, but guess what? You can park funds, because there's, internal wallets. You can park funds in there. And, a lot of times if you use programs, I've been in programs where you can have an internal wallet, but when your funds are sitting there, it's either profit that you got from, the thing, or commissions or something like that. Until you take it out, it's just sitting there, right? But it's not earning anything. This was amazing. Like, wow. So you park funds inside this one, and you can actually select where you want it to be parked. There's a variety of ways you can do that. And you're going to earn a percentage every day that it's waiting to be used. How cool is that? So, you can compare some of this to any traditional opportunity out there, any private equity, fund, and somebody managing your money, and you're like, oh my gosh, you got to pay, crazy amounts, a percentage on top of a fee, and then you don't know who it is, and it's some big old investment bank that's ripping you off. Or you can go this route. So, if you have high net worth, you can definitely take advantage of this. Let's say you've been in crypto for a while, just for the people that been in crypto. Just this is not a crypto thing, but just in case you've been out there, you put some money into some tokens, some meme coins, and you got a massive return on that. You got that return, you got some extras, and you're like, I don't want to lose this, so I'm not going to go in and do it again. I want to take this money and go somewhere else. That's the smart thing to do. So you take that where you earned it from, and then you hold it and say, okay, let me look for something like what Rashid is talking about, this private, exclusive wealth club. Now you take those funds. Let's say you have, 100K or whatever that you want to use. You can take half of that, and you'll be able to take advantage of higher level type opportunities and regular opportunities, right? So you still have an advantage because you have a higher level of funds that you want to come in with. So that's what I mean. That's what I like as well is you don't only get to participate in everything, but sometimes there's exclusive things that are reserved for the ones that do have a higher level of funds that they have available to come in with. Um, but yeah, there's massive amounts of opportunity right now that's available, and I want to. I'm trying to see here, but this private wealth club is amazing, and I really wanted to come on and just kind of talk to you guys about it, um, and let you know that it's a great place to be. It's a great place to park your funds, earn on them until you decide what you want to do next. If you want access to very unique, um, really sustainable opportunities where you get the chance to listen to the owners, like legit people that created the programs and that actually are producing from that program, that are working hand in hand with this organization to make sure that everything is above board. If you want a peace of mind, then yeah, you definitely want to check this out. By the end of the month, the price is going up drastically. I'm just letting you know that they are not playing. They have hit a level that they're good. They're like, look, we're good. Like, we don't need more people. But we know that based on what we've done over the last 2 years, and people see and starting to trust more of our strategy and our direction, we're trying to make sure that we take care of more people that we know. And see, a lot of people are still scared. A lot of people have stage fright, if you will. A lot of people said, I've been burned so many times, they don't know what to believe. And that's fair. That's a fair assessment. But there are people out there like myself and a few others that say, look, we've been there. We've been in the trenches with you. So it's no surprise. We're not angry at somebody that says, "Oh, it's not for me because I don't believe." You ain't gonna get no angry person from me. That ain't nothing. Um, but what I say to you is, if you don't stay in the game and try to understand the pitfalls as well as the peaks, if you don't understand that journey in between because you decide to dive out, that's on you. But when you do find something that is this powerful, then the people that do bow out, I want to address you and let you know it's still an opportunity for you to get to those goals that you set. There's been stumbles, there's been failures, there's been struggles, there's going to always be that kind of stuff in your life. The one thing that I believe this takes away is that frustration that you had before, because we are seeing everything come together that we believe would be from day one, right? It took them about 2 years to pull it all together. So some people just couldn't, you know, mentally handle that. It's not financially because they're paying, and most people that put their money in, even if there was a trading piece, trading goes up and down. So some people get lost faith because maybe the trading profits were delayed. I get it. It definitely happens. But for those that were involved in multiple different programs within the project, then the payments have been flowing. So that part, you got to have to get back. You got to get beyond being salty because there's a delay in payments, because that's the reality, right? It doesn't matter where you are, traditional banking, whatever. Every industry that has financial aspects to it, if it's trading, if it's banking, or whatever, they've all had challenges. Banks were closing down and you were losing your money. So you can't blame crypto. You can't blame some, alternative fund, because it happens on the traditional side as well. So that's not even relevant. Um, so I'm going to leave you with this. The upcoming changes in this particular fee structure is right now, there's $200 annual fee, right? That's three numbers. After November 1st, it's going to be four numbers. So I'm just letting you know. If you want to know more about that, understand the benefits, I'll let you know. Get in touch with me. We'll talk about it. But I'm just saying, right now, contact me and we can have that conversation about the initial entry. Um, there is a way that you can park your funds until you get ready to do something. Let's say, for instance, you got $5,000. You're like, okay, I don't want to make a mistake and put it somewhere and not understand what's going on. No problem. You take that 5K, you drop it into the wallet, and it sits. Guess what? While it's sitting, until you decide where you want to put it or allocate it, it will be earning interest every day. Okay. So that's another benefit. And you have three different areas that you can actually put it and let it earn until you decide what you want to do with it. So think about that. For instance, let's say you're earning X amount per day. You put X amount in, you're earning X amount per day. You finally say, you know what, I want to put this much into this new one. I like this one. This is a great project, earning me 10% a month. Bam. You can take, let's say you take 2,000 and you put it over there. Cool. But you've already earned, let's say, $30, $40, $50 because of the interest. So it stays in there. You earn while it's sitting. So you're going to continue to earn while it's sitting. The funds, the projects, the opportunities that you have access to are normally exclusive opportunities, typically reserved for the ultra wealthy, not just wealthy, like people that have crazy monies. I'm talking to multiple millionaires. We have people, and that's why I say there's a section within the organization that gives you access to, if you're depositing $1 million or more, you get a separate benefit, which is rightfully so. Let's say, for instance, there's some type of fund, some type of project, right, that says for anybody that is depositing $1 million or more, then you can get into this. Let's say stocks. Let's just use stocks as an example. I'm not saying it is or not. I'm just giving you an example because things like this happen within this organization. Let's say if you put in $1 million or more and that's your plan, then you can get this stock before it goes public for 50 cents, 75 cents per, right? Maybe $1 maximum. Now, if you put in or plan to put in anything less than $1 million, then you're going to pay $1.50 per stock, per share, or whatever, right? So this is the type of benefits as well. So let's say, for instance, you start out 2 years ago, and like myself, whatever, and you're, coming in way less than that amount, right? And let's say the same scenario, share, stock, got, tip, new program, new project, new business, whatever. They said, hey, look, you can buy in and we'll it's gonna launch at $2, but you came in over $1 million, and so you're getting it for 75 cents per, but it's launching at $2, right? Those are the kind of things that we're talking about. Then you have, like I said myself, you could be like me, right? Let's say you have a lot less than that, right? 5,000, 7,000. I've done different, a variety, but definitely less than $1 million. Okay, so you do that, and let's say I'm getting it for $1.50. Let's say other people are getting it for 50 cents, but it's still coming out at $2. We all benefit. And then while this is happening, and these are multiple programs that are available to us over the year, you're going to increase, right? Because you're not taking the money out. 2 years go by. Now you're in that particular status, right? You didn't have to come in that way. But since you stayed with the program, since you let your profits grow, you roll them over, right? You took some out when you needed to because there's multiple different projects. And now you started out as at this level, right? Main level. And now we have this exclusive level for the high value, high net worth individuals in the program. You can go from a, primary or main member to an exclusive or high value member because of the financial increase based on being active in the program and growing your profits. That can happen as well. So you can start off at this level, and then now you're able to participate at a whole nother level. And so the benefits are just amazingly greater when you are able to do that. So one more thing is we're reaching out to family members, close friends, business associates. And if you have a fund, let's say, for instance, you are a funds manager, like a legit, financial manager, whatever, and you give advice, you have license, you're legal, you do all that, and you want an option for your clients, you can contact us and we can give you options on solid, legit, above board, legal, the whole nine. We can give you those options. We put you in touch with the company representative, and they will have that conversation with you. And you can take care of your clients outside of the program, but you're taking care of your clients with something that is so much more powerful than anything else that you can offer your clients. It's that serious. Let's say you're doing insurance and you have a financial, consultation, wealth building consult, or wealth management consult business. You can contact me. We get you in touch with the company. Like I said, I've been knowing the owner for 2 years. 3 years actually, in this program for 2, but previously. So, we have great connections and networks here that you don't have to be just an individual trying to put money in somewhere. You can have your own wealth management program, and you could be out there looking at stocks and bonds and all these things. Guess what? Within the private club, we have access to some of these things at a whole nother level. I'm talking, we got access to it at government levels. You're talking about municipal bonds. You're talking about how for instance, if you got, let's say your net worth is $200,000, there's no way you're going to even have access to a municipal bond. You don't even have access. What about, the real estate, kind of, what's those things? Can't think of the word now, but anyway, where you group your money together and you put it into some, you may not have access. The minimum may be $250,000 per person. Well, guess what? With this particular group, yes, there is the strategy that they use is you still get a fraction of the deposit and a fraction of the return. So you can participate at any level. There's a minimum sometimes. And in the coming future, let me transition to it before we go. One, the minimum annual fee is going up. It will be out of reach for most people.
it will be crazy for most people. We are already in. You can get in at the price that I'm in before November 1st. That's why I'm on today. In addition to that, let's say you say, you know what, I'm good. I can handle, you know, 4 or 5 figures fee because of the returns. It's worth it. Okay, you do that. Um, there's another side to it. When that fee goes up, in addition to that, the minimum for any project that's offered, because they have really exclusive projects now, that's going up as well. A lot. I'm talking about 5 figures minimum just to get into one of the funds, right? So if you want something that's tight, something that's sustainable, secure, that's proven itself over the last 2 years plus, and the direction it's going is phenomenal. They're doing things nobody else is doing. I invite you to a call to talk about how to get you ahead. Limited membership, exclusive wealth building, private wealth club. This right here is outstanding. I've been involved with it, like I said, about 2 years. Hadn't put it out there because that's not how we roll. And I'm not going to jeopardize my membership by, doing, showing the back office and here's what I made and here's the company. And I'm not going to, no. I'm just letting you know that it's there. We've been a part of it. We got a great, great, great group of folks. Right now, I can tell you there are about 5,000 people. They're looking to bring on with this new wave, right? They've hit a plateau of where they wanted to be, and now they're shifting into phase 2, and they're creating opportunities for an additional opening. And right now, before November 1st, that opening is great. You can get grandfathered in. You can come in. It's $200 for the annual fee to be a member, and then you have access to multiple exclusive opportunities that will totally take you on a ride that is so exclusive. Look, I'm not going to keep going because if I do, I'm have to go into all these different things, and I'm going to start talking about the program, and all of a sudden I might put something out there that I shouldn't. I just want you to know, if you have questions about it, if you're looking for something that is exclusive, is private, you don't have to share it with anybody. You don't need to recruit. You're not doing none of that stuff. Get in touch with me, and we can do a one-on-one, and I'll get you in touch with the right folks that will take you and your future to a whole nother level. All right? So that's what I got to say. That's all I got for you. Get in touch with me if you want to make it happen. All right? Peace, and I'm out.